People who can't sit still aren't distracted. Psychology says they have these four traits. Most people misread constant movement as restlessness or a lack of focus, but psychology sees something entirely different. Here are four traits that define people who simply cannot stay still. 1. High kinesthetic intelligence. These individuals process the world through physical sensation and movement rather than words or images alone. Psychology links this to Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences, where kinesthetic intelligence represents a distinct and powerful mode of thinking. The body, for these people, is not separate from the mind. It is the mind in motion. Without physical engagement, their cognitive processing slows. Movement is not a distraction. It is how they think. 2. Elevated dopamine sensitivity. People who can't sit still are wired to seek stimulation at a neurological level. Psychology connects this to dopamine regulation. Their brains require a higher baseline of input to maintain focus and motivation. This is not a flaw in design. It is a feature of high-drive nervous systems. When stimulation is absent, the discomfort is not psychological. It is physiological. The body moves to generate what the brain is asking for. 3. Parallel processing cognition. Still bodies often signal singular focus, but individuals who move tend to operate with parallel processing. Psychology describes this as the capacity to run multiple cognitive streams simultaneously. The body's movement acts as a secondary channel, freeing the mind to think on more than one level at once. Research in embodied cognition shows that physical activity does not interrupt thought. For many, it deepens it. 4. High activation, creative flow. Creativity in these individuals does not emerge from stillness. It emerges from motion. Psychology connects this to activation theory, which holds that optimal cognitive performance requires an individual-specific level of arousal. For high activation minds, too little stimulation collapses the creative state. Movement restores it. The pacing, the tapping, the inability to sit through silence. These are not symptoms of distraction. They are the conditions under which the mind reaches its peak. Psychology makes one thing clear. Constant movement is not a deficit, it is a signature. Kinesthetic intelligence means the body thinks. Dopamine sensitivity means the brain demands. Parallel processing means the mind multitasks through motion. High activation flow means creativity needs fuel. People who can't sit still are not broken. They are wired for a different kind of brilliance. Which of these four traits do you recognize in yourself?